Melanchthon.
Yeah, except Julian. Shout out Julian. That boy was balling at 19.
Yeah, he was.
Jacob, what up?
I just wanted to say, when you talk about credentials, you have to define what credentials are.
But who does that? What credentials do you have to define the who?
You got to be the right credentials to define the credentials.
That's a circular reference problem.
Not really. It comes from credo, right? Believing. And after getting to know Sam, I know he knows about the Trinity. I know he knows about X, Y, and Z. And what's most important to me is I know Sam is willing to say he doesn't know when he doesn't know. And so, I'm not talking necessarily about having an MD or whatever, because, yeah, we've stopped believing in our institutions, and that's a problem. But trusting other people to actually know things for us, we have to do that. You cannot function if you don't trust other people to know things for you.
And I think Luke does trust other people to know things for him, but they have to be people. Luke's really into it being people that he knows, that personalistly.
I love Luke, but Luke says a lot of things that don't match necessarily with reality, including about how he lives his own life.
Well, he's a particle wave field, so it's a different plane of existence that he's.
What? I say a lot of things that don't match my own life?
Correct.
Meaning?
So, if I remember correctly, so just as an example, if I remember correctly, you're very big on knowing where your food comes from.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you ever go to a farmer's market and do you ever go and look for organic foods? You're
like, he buys cows from people he knows and stuff.
I know he goes, and that's a beautiful thing. But ultimately, I don't see how you can maintain a specific diet without, for example, paying attention to the USDA and what certified organic is, or like who says what organic is and what organic isn't, right?
It's Joel Salatin. Everything I want to do is illegal. Yeah, he talks about all that stuff. It's all bullshit.
It goes when you live your life, like we all.
You can have aspirational morality goals that you don't fully live up to,
of course,
without being a complete hypocrite.
Okay, the greatest moments. So one of the greatest accomplishments I've had in life so far was being memed by Chris Pacal. Did you see the video he made of Jacob of propaganda? Chris Pacal's propaganda video? Oh, this is the best video in the world. Let me see if I can find it quickly.
That's a hilarious comment, Flavis.
Chris, where's the video? Where is that? If somebody can find... Oh, there it is. Found it. Here. Please put this up on screen.
Okay, what? You put you on screen?
No,
oh, down here. Got it. Yep.
Okay.
Propaganda, persuasion, and communication, how human beings make decisions, how human beings are influenced by each other to have technological progress in rhetoric. That's what has happened. New psychotechnologies, too many people think they understand human communication. They don't. I hope it's clear to you that the helicopter on the left would never fly. helicopter on the right would also never fly. These are just scaled down model. We're talking about technology here, and technology has progressed. Mass circulation of books, mass circulation of newspapers, and that allowed for advertising, and then more ways of communication like radio, television, and now internet came into being. Edward Bernays came up with the idea of public relations. Bernays realized in consulting with psychologists, his uncle was Sigmund Freud, and he realized that there is a sexual element and that cigarettes can be marketed to women as something that is both sexy and that is liberating. It is an incredibly idiotic thing to tell someone to think for themselves. Secure our distributed cognition through awareness, transparency, and accountability. I did not do saving throws, although I probably should have. Propaganda.
What's a savings throw? I've never played Dungeons and Dragons.
Propaganda. This is a nuclear bomb going on. Propaganda. You cannot think for yourself. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Anyone who tells you to think for yourself is your enemy. You should not think for yourself. Our understanding of ourselves and our world is not.
Let's pause this.
You have the powers.
Yeah, let's if people want to go check out the fullness of that, they can, I suppose. So the main point being,
you cannot think for yourself.
I mean, no man is an island. I guess I agree.
Distributed cognition is a thing. You cannot think for yourself. And if you want to do it well, you want to recognize that you're distributing your cognition to other people and do it in a transparent and ethical and thoughtful way.
I guess I would probably say that I think your awareness is rooted in love because your salience is rooted in love. And so like, even if you think you're distributing things and paying attention to all this stuff, it's all nested in what you love, which is deeper than cognition.
That's really cute, but like the fact is, when I think, hey, you know what, if I'm gonna think about the Trinity, I'm going to ask Sam. Or frankly, there's a lot of things I specifically think about, I'm going to talk to Sam about if this
but look, everyone says I'm an expert on the Trinity, but no one listens to me. Like, if everyone listened to me as the expert on the Trinity, no one would believe in the Trinity anymore. Take it from the experts, all you Trinitarians out there, you're wrong. Okay, but yeah, that doesn't have any effect on the people.
Okay, so that's the difference between authority and authoritarianism. Authority means I listen to you. It doesn't mean I obey you.
Yeah, there's a voluntary. We spoke about that earlier. Nate said that. That's the difference between power and authority. Authority is reciprocal. It's relational.
Okay, so for all of the love you have for me, stop believing in the Trinity.
Well, that's the thing, Sam. Like, and that's why the idea of love getting in there, it doesn't make sense, because I try to love everyone, even if they're idiots.
But I'm saying you love things. Your love is deeper than what you're also consciously aware of. I just said that. It's deeper than your cognition. It's deeper than your awareness.
Why are you bringing it in at all? What's the point?
Because, like,
I think, look, Jacob and Luke, you guys are agreeing way more than you're acting like it. You both, like, Luke does not think that he has to do all his thinking for himself. He thinks that he needs to find people he can trust. Luke and Jacob saying, well, you need to find people who you trust to help do your thinking for you. I don't see what you guys are even really actually disagreeing about.
Teo, I don't just love you, I even like you. And that's the surprising thing.
So I'm probably going to wrap this up. The main thing I'm just trying to say is this is maybe here, this is the promotion for the conversation I need to schedule with Chad, which will just be recorded in like a randos, old style randos on the God of your own understanding, or the Bible of your own understanding, or the Trinity of your own understanding, or the whatever. I think the only kind of understanding, this is why I say all meaning is personal. It's not just, you don't think by yourself, but you do think with you. I guess that's what I would say. So any other words?
Who's the Grail Country in the comments on YouTube?
That's
Is
Nate.
that Nate?
Yeah.
So it's not you. Okay. I don't know.
No.
I
It
thought
is
it was
sometimes.
Nate, but I was.
It
a little
is
bit
sometimes.
confused.
If my thing comes up with it, then it is. And I don't know how that all works, but this has been
all right.
Nate. Yeah. Lately.
Okay. I was a little confused for a second. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's Nate talking at me, but yeah. All right. Nate. It's Nate. Got it. All right.
All right. Well, this was very good. Thanks for jumping on. We got to talk to T-Grog. It was great. It was fantastic. I enjoyed it. This was long for me, but it worked. So thanks, everybody. Peace out. Have a good one. Bye.